Hey there, Spartans. Welcome back to another episode of Spartan Times. I'm your host, Chris Gonzalez, back for the third time, and please make sure to stick around to learn what's hip with teens. First up, our baseball team is doing really amazing, and one of the biggest contributors is senior Jasper Sanchez. Here's a video.
Ever since I was a little kid, me and my dad would always be working out, trying to get better as a player. And either it was hitting, fielding, just getting faster, stronger, We always dreamed of this day, coming. And yeah. My work ethic, I'd say hardworking, me, my mentality, trying to get to this position. We'll always be trying to get better than that other person, that's behind me or in front of me, Can't always focus on who's in back of you, but you gotta focus who's in front of you, you always gotta be better and try to strive to be better than that one person. And my advice would be, keep striving, keep going, it never stops. You gotta keep pushing and not only be better as a baseball player or as a, playing in any sports, but you gotta keep your grades up, be a overachiever, not only as in sports or anything else, but in whatever you want to do in life.
It's always been a dream for pretty much any baseball player, and to move up in the ranks, it's just a positive goal for you to have. I believe that Jasper did deserve it. He has a good work ethic. He's always staying late, practicing. Not just that, not just working on his own, but working with his team, playing with several different teams, and just always having a great time on the field.
Thanks, Chino, for making that inside look at one of our Spartans. Next up for you guys, we have a short PSA about taking care of your personal belongings, because one of the worst high school experiences is losing an important item, and we don't want that to happen to you guys.
Coming back from break, you may notice everyone coming in with new things, many of which are expensive. This then gave me an idea. With having all these expensive things around, I am here to give you tips on how you can take care of them. Make sure you have everything you own before you leave a specific area. Never leave your items alone. Keep your stuff with you at all times. Make sure someone you trust keeps an eye on them if you happen to leave them behind. If there are any apps that can help you locate your item, make sure to take advantage. If you lose something, make sure to contact security and file an incident report. Be careful and make sure you know where your things are at all times.
Well, thanks, Monique, for those tips about how not to lose your items. And up next, we have a story about a popular teacher named Mr. Aguilar, one of the best math teachers around.
So when I decided to become a teacher, I was actually an accounting major at EPCC, and my plans were to be an accountant for a big law firm. My uncle was working for Tyson at the time as an accountant, and we were going to work together. But once I started working for the Gear Up program at John Jugrin, I fell in love with working with the kids, and I've never looked back at trying to be a business major. Till today, 10 years later, I still enjoy working with students.
Oh, I think it has to do with more with him being personable and being authentic with his students. I think that helps a lot with understanding the concept, is being able to understand him as a person first, and it makes it a lot easier to comprehend what he's teaching.
Aguilar's teaching style's pretty unique in the sense where when it comes to the lesson, he tells you straight up what the lesson is kind of thing, but he also knows how to relate it to something we would understand. So when it comes to a problem, don't get me wrong, everybody has their days where they're just not understanding math, because math's a whole nother language, but he has a really good approach to just breaking it down step by step, and I guess you could say dumbing it down, which is really cool because some teachers aren't able to do that. But with him, it makes it a lot easier with grasping the concept by the end of the day. And he can usually accomplish that in a period, which is pretty impressive if you ask me. So,
my philosophy once I changed my degree plan to education, one of my projects was to go to see a guest speaker, and it happened to be Mr. Jaime Escalante, the worldwide known teacher from Stand and Deliver. And he said the best philosophy that he can give as a teacher is there was 3 things, and it was make it entertaining, make the students engaging, and make sure that you believe in every single child that they can do it. And so the moral of the story is, in order to be the best teacher, all you need is to follow those 3 things, and you need ganas, or desire, and it'll just translate to the students.
Seems like Mr. Aguilar is a really cool teacher, and I would love to meet him. But do you know what else is cool? Finding out what current things teens are interested in. But don't worry, because Brian and Maddie got you covered. And this is it for this week's episode. I'm Chris signing off, and for the season. See you next year, guys.
Are you out of the loop? Unsure with what's up with the kids? Well, today we brought out into the world to see what's all the rage with these generations of teens.
My favorite rapper artist right now is 21 Savage.
The first one is Kendrick Lamar, and the second is J. Cole.
Dan and Shay, they're country music.
Her name is Netta.
My favorite artist right now is probably Bad Bunny.
I would say Lil Baby. I just really like how he's come up to his music, and I've been there listening since day one.
But she's so weird, but it's like a refreshing weird. It's not like anything I've seen before.
His music's really fun. It pumps me up.
I just like how it sounds, and sometimes it's like love songs.
Like you could just jam out because you could understand what you're saying.
And sometimes it's just like mixed music. So.
I would say the mannequin challenge. I'm just kidding.
It'd be some dumb challenges, honestly.
Right now there's challenges like dancing challenges, a lot of dancing challenges.
Bird box challenge.
One of them is probably the egg.
No, yeah, but I'm familiar with E-Girl Factory with the little hearts and all that good jazz.
Stuff you do in like stores and stuff, just making a mess.
Like the one trying to get the most likes. So, I mean, I liked it. I don't know if you liked it already.
That Kiki challenge, like where you got off and just in the middle of the traffic, it just started, and I don't know, it was just crazy. People got hurt.
Well, I do see a lot of the TikTok where they just do like that, but I don't really find that interesting.
And there's another one, I can't really think of it right now though. Sabrina, because I just like the show.
My favorite show right now would probably Narcos.
I'm watching this show called You on Netflix.
My favorite YouTuber is David Dobrik. He's just funny and makes a lot of videos that make me laugh.
And then I have watched Bird Box too, but I like You for now. You.
My favorite show right now would be The Office.
The Office.
I have a fun time just to watch it with friends or family.
I don't know, it's kind of like, it reminds me of, what's that one show? Supernatural a little bit, so I think that's why I like it so much.
That's just a snapshot into what's hip with this generation of teens. That's it for this story, and now back to you in the studio.